Hey yo, what's up, divine earthlings of the universe? This is Tasia with Amalgam Divinity Glow. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings to you all, and namaste. So I'm here to do a collective message. I didn't know if anything was going to channel prior, but something did. So as I started to do the reading, it was 11:22. I wrote 11:22 a.m. And then underneath that, I had like a snooze on for one of my alarms. And this is my older phone, by the way. I'm actually going to show y'all, because I screenshotted it. So I screenshotted. It was 11:22, and my snooze was at like 8:55. So I was like, okay. So that's going to be some angel numbers that I look up for this reading. And then after that, I went to the home page of my Fire Stick so I can turn on my, meditation music. And the home screen, the show that was showcased, it says shows the stream. It was showing the streaming for the show Evil. I ain't never heard of that show. So I'm like, what? They got a show named Evil that's streaming on one of the apps. I don't know which app it was. So it was 11:22, then I saw 8:55, and then I saw the streaming for the show Evil. I'm like, okay. Then I opened up YouTube, to come to my meditation, and the first video that I saw was titled "A Dark Couple Failed at Destiny Swap." So I'm like, okay, it's a lot of some evil, dark ass energy already. Like, what is going on? However, with the snooze, it's like it's being snoozed. It's being put to sleep. It's being put to rest. So that's also what I picked up. I am going to look up the spiritual meaning of 11:22. So give me a moment, and then I'm going to look up 8:55 as well. Okay. So 11:22. Before I do start, let me get my disclaimers out of the way. I am not a psychic. I am just a messenger. I'm here to provide the purest love and light energy from my Most High Creator, my spiritual team, my ancestors, guides, God, Gaia, the universe, and the purest love and light. So this is never to impose my feelings, thoughts, or beliefs into your life. Please do not force this reading to fit your life in any way, shape, or form. I am one reader. You may resonate with another reader, which is a-okay with me. Find the reader that's best for you. Keep in mind that your free will, your intuition, your discernment are all key factors, regardless of a personal or collective message. You know your life better than ever. Okay? So don't force this reading to fit your life. Don't fit that Cinderella slipper if it don't fit. And don't eat the food on the plate if you don't like it. And if this is love energy, I say he, she, but this could be a male, female dynamic, or however you identify or resonate with this message, or the roles could be reversed as well, or vice versa. We all have feminine and masculine energy within us. So with that being said, 11:22, the spiritual meaning, is really a number of alignment, positivity, and elevation. Excuse me. When you continue to see this number, you should deepen your commitment and faith in yourself. You are the only person who can do things the way you do, and that is your unique advantage. Yo, that's deep. So you're the only person. Like, even going back to A Dark Couple Failed at a Destiny Swap, that was the video that I saw a title of on YouTube when I opened it. That was the first video. Excuse me, I didn't personally watch this video, but just the title alone, the Destiny Swap. I had a video probably like a month or two ago about Destiny Swap and how people literally energetically were ciphering off of you. possibly trying to do rituals, whatever the case, all that darker entity things, right? It's kind of crazy as a reader. You get faced with being in the dark, like doing things in the dark, witchcraft things, or just like dark forces that you want to conjure up. And it's kind of crazy that the light workers, the readers, and positive, pure energy are still kind of put in that category in a way, because not everybody feels like this is even something that should be tapped into. And it's like, literally, I'm pretty sure those who resonate understand. We just be minding our business. Spirit has called us to be on this path, on this journey, to assist with humanity, to spread higher vibrations in this planet, in this dark ass world that we live in. So to spread light is also deemed forbidden in a way. You know, the forces want to keep everybody asleep. These evil forces. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I see what you're doing. That's why it's on snooze at 8:55. So let me go to 8:55. Spirit's like, we putting that on snooze, boo. Wow, they want the light workers to stay asleep, but the evilness is being put on snooze. That's what I'm hearing. So 8:55 says, often appears when you're going through a period of personal growth and transformation. Yep, it is transforming out here. Spirit is transforming shit and putting the evil shit on snooze. Excuse my language, by the way. Sometimes cussing comes out. For those of you who are new, or for those of you who have been watching me, hopefully that doesn't offend anyone, but sometimes it comes out. So this also says your angels are encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new experiences and opportunities that will contribute to your personal development. It's a change happening. A lot of these people in your life, even if it's not a dark couple that failed at Destiny Swap, it could have been a family, a friend, a lover, a co-worker, a stranger, somebody who just randomly sees you on the street and wants to be you, somebody who randomly may watch your video. And people do some weird things. Excuse me. Even if it's a best friend, I don't even use the term best friend. I haven't used that term since 7th, 8th grade because my mom taught me. She's like, be mindful of who you call your best friend. My mom is very, very in tune. And at the time I was like, okay, because I was always moving from school to school. So when I got to 7th grade, I finally had like a stable school that I was in and developed some friendships. But now I say bonds. Like I have bonds with certain people now. And so sometimes when you're younger, you're just, oh, that's my friend, that's my best friend. And that term just sticks with you. But I realized as I got older what she meant. Because the person that she was talking about, I started to see what she meant years later. So anyway, it could have been someone that you labeled a best friend who wanted to destiny swap with you behind your back and did some shady, shisty things. So this evilness is being put to snooze. I don't know if y'all hear that ambulance. Spirit light, yeah. It's like a rescue. Like you've been rescued from this destiny swap energy as well. And these people probably got to get taken to the ambulance. Like they need an ambulance to come pick them up because their evilness has really some people so evil out here. I don't know why this evil energy is just here. It's crazy to me. Let me go back to 1122. The number of alignment and positivity and elevation. When you continue to see this number, you should deepen your commitment and faith in yourself. You are the only person who can do things the way you do, and that is your unique advantage. That is why Spirit has put you here, Divine Collectives. You are a person who is the elevation here to wake up humanity. A lot of things that you can only do to bring this planet and to bring humans into alignment with healing. That's what I'm receiving. That's why Spirit has rescued you from any evil eye and evil will entities thrown your way. That's deep, 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 deep. It's 11:41. Okay, Spirit, no, they they be telling me to look up stuff, so hold on. Oh wow. See, I showed y'all it was 11:41. Now it's 11:42, but it was just 11:41, so I looked up the angel number 11:41. Y'all, this says the biblical meaning. Now, I know a lot of y'all not biblical people or don't read the Bible or whatever the case, to each their own with religion. I'm just going from the Google reading. Not that Google is everything, like it's not all truth and everything, but I just like to look up numbers when I'm being called. So let's go to this one then. The meaning of 11:41 angel number is a reminder that you have something unique and special to offer the world. I cannot make that shit up. It's time to start using your gifts in order to make... Hold on, let me go to this because it cuts off. Oh, it's been blocked. I can't go on to that one. Never mind. Okay, I can't go to that one. But the other one I saw was the biblical meaning. In the Bible, the number 1 symbolizes unity and God's oneness, while the number 4 represents creation and manifestation. That's dope. So that's the biblical meaning of it. Now, just in general, with the number 1, it symbolizes unity and God's oneness. And the number 4 represents creation and manifestation. So that's what this is all coming full circle, because you are the one who is in unity. God has chosen you as the vessel here to bring and represent oneness. Your creation and your manifestations are a gift to the world. You offer something unique and special to the world, and it's time to utilize your gifts. I wish I could, let me actually, because I'm Googling up there. I could just Google right here. Oh, it's 11:44. Hey, you one of the 144 chosens, okay? Definitely a chosen one message here. So let me look up to see if I can find this other article, because I want to finish reading that part. Okay, here we go. Just bear with me. It is not showing up. Okay, here we go. So it's a reminder that you have something unique and special to offer the world. It's time to start using your gifts in order to make a positive impact. This is why I had to Google it, because like I mentioned, you're here to make a change, a positive impact in this world. It signals for you to tap into your internal capabilities, pursue your individual passions, and dare to be brave in showing your authentic self. It encourages you to break free from outside pressures and expectations, inspiring you to create and express yourself openly. The power of this number and positive change, and the positive encouragement that comes with it should motivate you to take action and create something beautiful. So don't be afraid to make the most of this energy and use it to your advantage. It's never too late to show the world who you truly are. You can start sharing your inner being with the world now. Use your power. Use the power of this angel number to express yourself in a way that feels authentic. So yeah, and like I said, with the, was it 11:22 was the time. Okay, this is all making sense because 11:22 was the time that I wrote down, and then the snooze was here, right? Spirit is saying is no more snoozing on yourself. That's what I'm also hearing, because this number is an alignment, a number of alignment, positivity, and elevation. When you continue to see the number, you deepen your commitment and faith in yourself. You are the only person who can do the things the way you do, and that is your unique advantage. And then 11:41, what I just read, is also reiterating that. Your gifts are here to make a positive impact. You have something unique and special to offer the world. Yo, I feel like I'm repeating myself, because I am. But it's repetitive because Spirit is like, we're going to repeat it over and over and over again so you can stop snoozing on yourself. Because a lot of people expected you to snooze on yourself. I'm hearing you snooze, you lose. Yeah. When you kept snoozing, it was like you were losing out on your true potential, on the deep impact that you make in the world. I have a video that it's like probably February or March that I did. It's crazy that I've had this YouTube channel since 2020, September, I think, of 2020, when I really started to do personal readings. And I didn't know if I was ready for YouTube. I wasn't called, but Spirit was like, go to Instagram. I'm like, okay. So I started with Instagram. And then this year, January, they was like, okay, no more posting on Instagram. I was doing like 15-minute videos because before they allowed you to do at least 30 minutes, then they cut it. So it was like the messages were out there, but eventually I was like, okay, I might go to YouTube. Spirit called me to do it, and since January, those are all the videos I posted from this year up. So I did a video called something about deep impact. I know deep impact is in the title, so if you ever want to go back and watch that, it like resonates with this message, because it's time for your deep impact, divine collectives, okay? Because this evil energy is put a snooze on evilness. And if anything, you make the evilness sit and pause and understand the power of your impact. That they gotta snooze, or they gonna snooze and lose, okay? Because you're no more snoozing on yourself. You like, I'm not losing myself again. Because I feel like you've also lost yourself in a lot of connections, or just along this journey, you felt lost and just tired. I'm hearing worthless, unmotivated, like, you know you have unique gifts to the world. You know you hold something unique and profound and concrete of healing properties. Okay, Spirit, so where are we going with this? Let me get a card, because I don't know which card deck is calling to me. I really don't. Okay, Spirit, I see what you're trying to do. You a starseed out here. I'm being called to the work your light. It's time to work your light, work your magic. Ooh, don't dim to fit in either. You ain't dimming no more to fit in. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Spirit is like, at one point you were dimming your own light. You couldn't see the impact of the shine, your glow. It's time to radiate. Anyway, I'm about to shuffle here. Oh, wow. You a priestess. Look at the high priestess coming through. How are you calling to step up and lead? Thank you, Spirit. Trust the naggle feeling. It says, what's the nagging feeling trying to tell you to step up and lead? You are divine high priest and divine high priestess out here. This is why you are the unique vessel, okay? Cannot make this up. This is why you're the unique vessel. How are you being called to step up and lead? Spirit is like, this is a call for you. You ain't snoozing on yourself no more. You trusting the naggle feeling. And what is it trying to tell you? I had to bring out the High Priestess, yo. That's amazing for that card to show up like that. All right, Spirit, what we got for the Divine Collective regarding this message so far? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Lermarium. Oh, I actually have this particular crystal over here. This is a dope ass crystal too. I love it. I'm about to look it up since this is the name. I believe this is the name of this crystal. Creating heaven on earth is happening. Oh yeah, this is what you're here to do. You definitely creating heaven on earth with your positive impact. And it's going to be a deep movement. Align your life. Exactly. What is not aligned or needs to change. And that is why we have that 855. No, not 8. Well, 855, I'm going back to that. I meant to go to 1122. But Spirit is telling me to go back to this 855 number because it appears when you are going through a period of personal growth and transformation. Your angels are encouraging you to step out your comfort zone and embrace new experiences and opportunities that will contribute to your personal development. So how are you being called to lead? Is you stepping out your comfort zone as well. A lot of you are being called to lead. Whatever that is. You could be leading your family. You could be leading your husband, your spouse, your wife, your kids, your siblings. You could be leading a community. You could be leading your team at work. But you're a leader. You're a different type of leader. You're a teacher. Even like the age groups. It's time to teach instead of preach. Okay, what is that? It's time to teach instead of preach. I don't know why that made me laugh, but because a lot of times people want to preach at you instead of teaching and cultivating the practices. Teaching I'm a hands-on person. When you can teach me hands-on or let me learn in a way how it's gonna benefit me, because a lot of people don't learn the same way. So you can preach all day, but just because you preaching and you speaking, a lot of people don't take heed to it sometimes. It doesn't stick. But when you're actually teaching to cultivate and learn and actually developed a classroom or whatever the case, it's something more concrete that stays with that person or in your mind. Because I'm pretty sure some teachers that y'all have had in your life that really touched your soul, really, like when you think about them, you're like, man, I remember this teacher. You remember their name, you remember the class period, the best time, the people in the class. You probably still got some of the homework because that teacher really inspired you. You probably done saved the homework as a souvenir. Something to be proud of. That person taught you and it stuck with you. I'm an art person, so I had art classes all the time. 9th grade was that art class year that I was a freshman, first of all, in high school. And unfortunately, we ended up moving from that school. But that teacher saw something in the whole classroom. And then she also saw something in all of us individually to where we all believed in ourselves. And we had to do contour line drawing. That's some of the best art I ever created in my life. And it built the foundation of my art skills today. Like measuring with your eye. Like I was so confused. I was like, wait, how am I gonna measure with my eye by holding a pencil in my hand? How does that work? So those of you who are artists who have been taught with that method, you'll know what I'm talking about. And now it's just like a natural thing that I do. And I always remember her teachings. She taught me and it stuck with me and it cultivated the artist that I am today in a lot of different ways. So that's what I mean. And it brought something unique in my own artistry. So we all have something unique that we need to teach instead of preach. Like, even with this reading, I don't want to, you need to do this and you know no better than this. Like, okay, everybody human. I ain't perfect either. I can walk and be the best that I can be. But I'm not going to preach to somebody, hey, this is what you need to be doing out here in this world because you supposed to be. I mean, I can just teach you what I've learned and apply it to you in the best method and wordings that is still open-minded. And then sit with you, you know, to help you through it if need be. Or what works best for you, Divine Collective. I don't have my comments on either, by the way, guys. If you ever want to get with me, you can email me and I'll reply. Hopefully within 24 to 48 hours. But yes, I might have comments on in the future, but right now I just want to get the message out. But I do want to stay connected with you guys if you have, you know, if you ever wanted to reach out to me. So it's in my description, my email, if you ever did. So what is aligning with your life? You know, you are going through a transformational period. You are in a personal development stage. One of the videos, like you've conquered a high ass test. Like, I'm hearing high IQ test. Like, people didn't think you were that skilled smart. I'm hearing skilled smart, not skill set. You skilled smart. People was like, dang, Divine Collective out here outsmarting everybody. But you clever. See, people think that they got cleverness over you, but you more clever than ever. Because you're more in alignment with self. And it's just something that's a natural part of who you are now. You don't mind not being seen or heard or whatever the case. What is not aligned or needs to change? Because you and your priestess, you lead it. Spirit, okay, Spirit is telling me go back to here. Are you being, look at this card first. Let's step back. This says priestess, and it says, how are you being called to step up and lead? And Spirit is telling you, you a priestess. It's your calling. Or a priest, that's your calling to lead. So Lemuria, let's go back to that. Creating heaven on earth is happening. Let me just make sure that I am correct about the stone being this name. Yep, Lemurian quartz. I knew it. Yep, that's my crystal. It means healing properties and powers. Meaning healing. Okay, I'm sorry. It's gonna go into the healing properties and powers. So this crystal is a kind of quartz that embodies the angelic and cosmic world's delicate, loving energy. They can help you obtain inner peace and connect with the divine spirit. It aids one in connecting with the soul's vitality. One can assess the programming of Lemurian race by connecting to a Lemurian quartz crystal. It's extraordinarily fragile. Let's see. This crystal grows within a cluster. It might become so weak that it falls out of the crystal's cave floor. Ancient communities believe the crystals waiting for them on the ground were seeds of wisdom set for taking when they came upon the caves. Oh, look at this. They stand out because one or more sides have barcodes or growth lines. It says our growth lines. And this number 855, which is that snooze that I showed y'all earlier, rewind the video if you need to. You no more snoozing on yourself, because you're meant to lead now. You're meant to cultivate your passions. So this crystal says they stand out because they have barcodes or growth lines. And 855 this number appears when you're going through a period of personal growth and transformation. So it's crazy that I actually have this crystal, because your growth lines, you're sprouting. I'm hearing growth sport. Is that how you say it? When kids go through growth spurts, like they're growing, they're in the middle of transitioning. Yeah. Even if you're older, we grow every day. We learn something every day. That's why teaching is different from preaching, because we learn something every day. You don't just, people don't like to get preached to. It's like being chastised, if I said that word correctly, or yelled at. Some people might take it different. But when you can sit down and teach somebody, you're going to get like a different result, or a different reaction, or a different understanding, approach. I'm hearing a different approach. When you approach it differently, people respond better. That's what I'm hearing. It's like you have to approach even your spiritual walk. You got to approach it in a certain manner. A lot of people are very spiritually led, but how are they teaching the practices? Or are they just out here preaching? And now, not everybody preaches the same either. You might get somebody who preaches just straight out of a textbook, or preaches, or they just preach when it's convenient. I'm hearing when it's convenient for them. But do they actually walk in their practices? Do they actually teach themselves their own preaches? Is what I'm hearing. I mean, because there's a lot of spiritual people out here that could preach, but a lot of them, are they led to be a priestess or high priest to teach? It's two different things. You know, to be considered one of, because, you know, I hear often, oh, the chosen ones, why is it selective chosen vessels out here? I personally feel like we are all divine souls, divine energies. Oftentimes, you know, that's why that free will, that's why that gift is there for you to discern. You can have the gift of discernment with your free will. And that's exactly why it's there. That's all I'm going to say about that, because when you think about it, I know I still have healing to do. I know that I could still fall short in my life. The difference that I am now, because 2017 was like the beginning of my embark nation, station, whatever that's called. But I was already very, very woke. It was like puzzle pieces were already here. And when I really, really tapped into it, it was a moment of my life that I was really in a personal growth and transformational stage. Like 855, the spiritual meaning of that. And then I began to know who I am, which is Lemuria, is like the energy, growth lines. Yeah, I was going through a growth sprout then. This is crazy how this crystal, and when I saw this crystal at a event, it was a crystal, I forgot what it's called. They just have nothing but crystals and things that comes around the city. This one stood out to me so bad. I was like, yo, felt it, hold it. I'm like, yeah, this is it. And I also had got this crystal there. This is just a clear quartz, I believe. It was so beautiful. Like, look at this. So beautiful. I love the way it was cut. This stood out to me there. I'm gonna show y'all my crystals one day. I just have them all back here. One of my favorite, this is Amazonite. I love this crystal as well. So beautiful. This next one, I really cannot remember the name of it. I feel so crazy. I probably took a picture of it because I usually do that. But I like this one because it has like a crack in there. Literally, there's a crack in this. Okay? And it's really cool. And I like the uniqueness of it, because even on this side, you can like see through it, the other crack. So yeah. Crystals, though, they call to you for particular reasons. And it could be when you're going through a personal growth. Some people even think crystals are demonic. Like, what? You know, it's your mindset. It's what you put out there. If you walking out here in demonic ass energy, okay, then that's with the energy that you're bringing into your life. If you walking out here in the pure energy, you're going to bring more purity into your life. You're going to know how to overcome the darkness. You're going to learn how to be at balance when you meet the darkness. You can face it and be fearless. Because you know, because you've seen your own self in a dark, depressed state at times. And it didn't overpower you. Our minds, the mind, it's like working out. You have to mentally prepare yourself to go work out. You have to mentally motivate yourself, because this is your body, not the trainers, not your support group, whatever capacity that is. Even if it's like if you are in, let's say, a meeting where maybe you have a therapist session, or maybe you have to go to AA meetings, you know, maybe you're overcoming something that was an addiction, whatever it may be. People can preach to you how to overcome that addiction, but the teaching is something how people talk to you, that you're learning how to rewalk or let go, release. The teaching practices, are they really sitting with you? They don't have to hold your hand every step, because you have to take accountability for your own actions. But they're helping you groom in some capacity. Like I said with my teacher, she didn't hold our hand every step of the way, but she taught. And that lady, her teacher has stuck with me for the past, what year was that? At least, let's see, at least 26 years. I'm telling my age, but you know what I mean? For that teaching to live with me that long, I still hold it dear to my heart. So that's what I mean by that. You go back to your roots. You grow. I'm hearing growing pains. It's been growing pains. Okay, let's see. This crystal also can have many number of sides, which this does have a lot of different number of sides. That's true. Okay, healing properties. Oh, this crystal fosters a connection with the divine feminine, soul unity, and access to the ancient Lemurian knowledge and wisdom. It connects you to the healing powers of Lemurian consciousness. It helps people overcome spiritual isolation and sadness. Now, see, Divine Collectives, a lot of y'all have been in isolation due to some sadness, or just an isolation period, because you just are someone who is working on yourself, or just like to be by yourself, or just know that things don't align and you release them. You're more powerful. You don't really stay in your sadness. That's why I heard no more snoozing on yourself. I mean, it's okay to snooze on yourself sometimes, but it's like a different energy now where you're coming out of this isolation, because this crystal also did say it helps people overcome spiritual isolation. You have a tough spiritual past, and you've had a tough spiritual past with tough spiritual tests of discernment and just test of traumas. So with one of my videos, your prayers have conquered demonic devils. You've passed some Akashic tests. You've gained some Akashic record knowledge. You've gained some keys and paperwork to Akashic records that a lot of people don't have. You've also gained your title and your ranking of a spiritual general. So you out here helping people. You had to go into deep spiritual isolation though to actually obtain the ranking and pass the test. So it might be hard because it also comes with some sadness that you have to release particular things, people in your life possibly. So you get isolated even more because you start to realize like, wow, a lot of this stuff didn't align with me. How do I trust who and what does align with me now? And it can probably keep you in a spiritual isolation. But it also says multiple gifts of empathetic and intuitive consciousness are awakened. Yep. That's what happened to you. This is crazy. And it's 12:11. I cannot make this shit up. Look at this. It's about to be 12:12 and you already know spirit team showing up. 12:11 too. Look, I'll tell you. Okay, spirit team. That's why they got me looking at stuff. My spiritual team is so funny. I love them. Give thanks to your spiritual team, y'all. Give high thanks to your spiritual team. I'm gonna tell y'all that because it is. They be looking out. Hold on. 1 second. One second, guys. Oops. Why can't I type this? What's going on? Okay, y'all, bear with me. I know y'all probably like, what is she doing? One second. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got distracted. See, but I appreciate y'all patience. I'm trying to get my mouse to work. It's like, what's going on? Okay, so 12:11 means increased. Look at this, you guys. Wow. 12:11 means increased self-awareness and awareness of a divine perspective of life. This can include a period of deep healing and transformation. 12:11 is also a message that divine support and guidance are present throughout all experiences. I am not doing this. Spirit is not playing today. Let me do 12:11. I mean 12:12. Let me do 12:12. 1 second.
Are you done?
Okay, so then 12:12. Hold on, let me actually, a lot of this is not. Okay, you might hear an ad. Just give me a moment. See? That's okay. We're going to get through it. Okay, here we go. So then, 12:12 it means everything is happening just as it should. It's a reminder to trust in timing of our lives and have faith that things will work out in the end. So even if things seem tough right now, 12:12 encourages us to keep going and trust that better days are ahead. Yeah, that snooze, people try to snooze your life too. I'm hearing people wanted you to snooze and stay asleep to your gifts, to your priestess, high priest energy, to things that did not align properly in your life. You showed up and showing out, and spirit is too. From the looks of this reading, Lemurian, yeah, that's why creating heaven on earth is happening. Okay, it's happening. It's not that it's going to happen, it's about to happen. It's happening. And a lot of these people are knowing that it's happening because you are a pillar of light. Wow, you a pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Look at you. You happening on earth. You actually a physical earth angel, oracle, star seed, light worker, divine feminine, divine masculine, 144 chosen seeds out here. Star seed, everything. That is what was I saying earlier? You just learn how to walk in your purity the best that you can. You don't, even if you have like the divinations and crystals, you're not operating out here sending bad juju, negative vibes to people. It's like you don't have time for that. You're not, if people would take the time to know who you are, if they want to say, oh, that person is doing dark energy, they're not of God, or blah 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 blah, whatever the case. If they were to sit and be with you and talk to you and knew you, they would have a whole different perspective. They would be like, well, you're none of those things. You actually real cool. You actually are just very highly gifted. You're a gifted individual. Wow. They'll be like starstruck. You keep people like starstruck. Even strangers. Your energy, it speaks for itself when you walk in a room. Even if you in sweatpants, a hoodie, a t-shirt, or whatever, you don't have to have the fine and dimes of things. Even if you do, I mean, that's cool too. Either way, you burst. You're like, your glow is bursting. This is why you that pillar of light. People know you a pillar of light. You don't even got to speak on it. Yep, keepers of the earth. You're one of the earth keepers. Look, you already got creating heaven on earth because you are a keeper of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you and your spirit team guiding you. I told you, spirit showing up. Hey, you that high priestess. Okay, spirit, you funny. Because you the star seed. I told you. What lights you up? Being a pillar of light, being a priestess. What you're called to lead. It's what lights you up. But see, you are lighting up yourself again. You coming out this cave, you coming out that isolation. That hermit mode is great because you have hermit mode energy. And see, people know when you go into hermit mode, you're going to come out evolved. You're going to come out in an ascended, as I'm hearing, as an ascended master. Because you go through ascensions, but you've come out as an ascended master. You already got the spiritual general ranking. And I like how that music just invited that in. Because, yeah, you a star seed out here. Dang, yo, a whole star seed showing up. That's why people know you a star. I heard you keep people like starstruck because you a star seed. Dang, that's deep. No matter who they are, people feel your energy. They know. I'm hearing all eyes on me. Tupac, that's what I'm hearing. Sisterhood of the Rose. Oh my gosh, y'all, listen to this. Beauty and devotion, priestess, and that's on here. Priestess, mystic, and guess what? Teacher. You a priestess who is a teacher. I'm speechless. Your beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. I've been saying this whole reading. It's not what you preach, it's how you teach it. How you gonna teach others if you're not even cultivating your own teachings? But you want to preach what you teach. But if you're not even doing your own practices, how can you be called to teach and led to preach? You get what I'm saying? So that's why you this priestess. Spirit said they calling you to be the priestess. They saying it again here. Yeah, my nail broke. These are actually my real nails too. So anyway, they calling you the priestess or the priest to be the teacher because you have mystic findings, because you bring beauty and devotion to the world. That's some beautiful ass shit. So, get grounded. Get grounded is after that, but the card that came out, but let me see, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives connect with nature. This is what you've done. You've gotten grounded and you stay grounded. You're very firm in your grounding. That's why you're more firm in your boundaries. That's why you're not dimming your light to fit in anymore. We did see the dim the light card at the beginning. I didn't take that card out, but you're no longer dimming your light to fit in. You're staying grounded. Your root chakra has been opened, and you've learned how to work on your root chakra, which is why you're in alignment now. Thank you, Spirit. That's why things that don't align, it cannot align with you anymore, because you've worked on your root chakra, which is bringing the rest of your chakras into balance. Going back to 855. Step out of your comfort zone, embrace new experiences and opportunities. Maybe it's 1122. Okay, there we go. 1122 is a number of alignment, positivity, and elevation. Exactly. You have more faith in yourself. You deepen your commitments with self. And it's bringing better commitments for you in love and in life. You got some grounded commitments here. Okay, so the card that came out is Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Okay. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. You're a part of the divine plan to lay a new seed, because you're a star seed, to lay down the foundation of creating heaven on earth. You've been cracked open, and it's happening for you, not to you. One more time, then I'm going to end this reading. Thank you, Spirit Team, for this message. Thank you. Break the chain. You are breaking the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Yep. You come out that cave, like I said earlier, you that starseed that done came out that cave to break the chains. And you realize what was triggering you. You had to first mirror yourself. You saw what was triggering you. And even the mirror reflections of those in your energy. The way people mirror you. And you have people that are wanting to reach out to you. Because even how she's got her hand in this water. Some people want to reach out to you, I'm hearing. Because you did mirror them. Like they realized look, that energy trying to creep back in, but I'm about to stop this reading because a lot of people want to reach out that they now know. You reflected their truth to them, and you made them see their greatness. You made them see their own divine plans. And now some of these people are triggered because once you start to see yourself, your own reflection again, you had to release some things that did not align, and not in a vicious or mean way. You just realized that some people didn't marry you, or that some people weren't even themselves. Like some people did not actually walk and portray themselves. They weren't true out here. And that could have hurt. to have to walk away. But some of these people now are being triggered that they don't see your reflection anymore. But you are out here breaking chains, generational curses in your own family and the world. Why? Because you a priestess, boo-boo. And in the midst of breaking the chain, spirit, awakening is here. You are awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yep, this is what's good. A new way of being, and look at what came up. Not them in the fit in, that's why. I'm going to leave it there, Divine Collectives. If this did not resonate, please do not force this reading to fit your life in any way, shape, or form. I'm one reader. You may resonate with another reader, which is a-okay with me. Find the reader that's best for you. I definitely appreciate you guys so much for listening to this message. It went close to an hour. I didn't even try to do that, but hopefully it made sense to those who needed it. If not, don't force it. And thank you to those who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. For those who like my vibe and want to stay on board, definitely subscribe to my channel. Let's see what Spirit got in store for us as we journey down this path. All right. But I'm so proud of everybody out there that has had their energetic upgrade, staying as positive as possible. Keep your positivity. I know it gets hard, but each day just try to do something that you love and remember to teach it so it can live on in a way that's just, what's the word I'm looking for, like that makes somebody get up and feel like it's Christmas morning as a child, you know, one of the best feelings that you've ever had in your life. And I don't really want to say that because I know some people probably didn't have a good Christmas at times, but just that feeling of happiness when you were little and something just made you so happy. Teach it in that way, and let's keep spreading that vibe, that positive love around. So that's how I'm gonna leave it, Divine Collectives. Thank you so much. I do hope that you all have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light. Blessings to you all, and namaste. By the way, the next time, this is the last day of May. May 31st. This is the last day of May. I don't know why, but that's just beautiful. Tomorrow will be June 1st. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. And you awakening. Wow. A new way of being. All right. Peace and love, Divine Collectives.